Hey, this is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the fourth inning with nobody out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Kyle Schwarber. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Santander looks up. Gone! A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. Second home run early in the year, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez.
The designated hitter, J.D.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there. That misses. 1-2.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Go back.
Now the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Good change up there as he takes command. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. And now in the box, Kevin Plawecki.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
The 0-1 on its way. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout. Score at 2-3, and the inning is over. The Red Sox are on the board. now at the plate, number 10. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting. Designated
So
hitter,
here's Trey Mancini.
Mancini.
First delivery to him. The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. And no one will get this one.
빅스타일님 어서 오세요.
Phillips Valdez comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Phillips Valdez.
A pause and the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika.
Pat.
First pitch on the way.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
And it's 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no... And now, Danny Santana, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
The center fielder, Danny.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, TK Hernandez.
1 out, bases empty, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Ball 1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
The 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Fouled off. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Bogart.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the switch hit.
The right fielder, Anthony Santander.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1, well below the zone. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The left fielder, Austin.
So the next to bat will be Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Out in front of it, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The pitch. In the air, down the line in left. And foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. And there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 28.
At the plate now is Pedro Severino. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and it bangs off the monster. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The third baseman.
Here's the
Rafael
first pitch.
Devers.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. First home run of the campaign for him as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. You better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Number 81.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Hunter Renfroe is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. Next to hit, Kyle Schwarber. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This is popped up, and that's going to land foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's
high and deep to left center field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw to front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bobby Dahlbeck is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Behind 0-2 now. Martinez, the runner at second with one away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Next to hit is Kevin Plawecki, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Popped up, number 10, near the first base bag. A dive, and he...
Leading off for the Orioles, the second baseman, Ramon Urias.
Adam Ottavino is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Now here's the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground, reined in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Ready now for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Ottavino has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Number 10.
Next to stand in is number 10. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. In there, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Danny Santana. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Danny Santana.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. He's right there, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Seemed like he certainly unleashed a cannon of a throw just to beat the runner going down the line, and Show Track confirms it. 87 miles an hour, an impressive demonstration of arm strength from an infielder. Into the box now, Kike Hernandez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. The shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the run is Santander. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Rafael Devers will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
1-1 to count. And it's 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch, no dice, it's 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the DH, Trey Mancini.
Trey Mancini.
Ryan Brazier has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 70, Ryan Brazier.
He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Brazier, a native Texan. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy, drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Popped him up. Dahlbeck in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Pat Valaika.
And stepping in, Pat Valaika. He bounced out last time up. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that's in there, base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Valaika takes his lead at third with 1 away. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for, taken for a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better.
And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-1 game.
Now batting, the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes the next to bat, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Schwarber is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 28.
Ready now is Pedro Severino. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Again, another foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, Hunter.
First pitch on its way. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A ball and a strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in is Kyle Schwarber. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
That last at bat, Matty V, a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
1-1 to Schwarber. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. You've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Dylan Tate answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. J.D. Martinez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He doubled his last time through. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. J.D. Martinez becomes out number 2 this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bobby Dahlbeck stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
1-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. But add on 1 more. All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping up as the shortstop, Jorge Mateo to short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Next to dig in, Ramon Urias. He grounded out last time up. Line to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 31.
Next, here is Cedric Mullins. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Now here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 0-1 on its way. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken games 1 and 2 here at home, as this one is over. 5-1 the final total in today's game. Boston took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Phillips Valdez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Bruce Zimmerman takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more
mucha sal de los que hablan con la L que acercan hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar en medio de la tormenta gozando voy a brincar. Yo, llámate Elena.
Sunday afternoon baseball
김나태님
on
어서
the
오세요.
show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Red Sox are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Tanner Houck will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
How good is this guy? How about an ERA of sub-1? That's right, sub-1 on the season last year. This guy was like nearly impossible to score off of. We'll see if he can make that 2 seasons in a row and see how he starts out in this one.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Schwarber arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting second.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working
Batting
outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, Cedric Mullins, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit softly down the line at first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. O's 0. Sox coming to the plate. Dean Kremer will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. D-Row, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Oh, had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone! Solo shot that time for Kike Hernandez. Second home run early in the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
2 home runs in 3 days? I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts.
Shortstop.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Bogaerts possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. 1-1 the count now. One and two now.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Here now is Rafael Devers, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Now here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. From the stretch. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Well, It's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting sixth, the left fielder.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber.
This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. One and one to Schwarber. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Orioles nothing. Now at the plate here is number 10. He'll take his first hacks here.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
In the driveway, paparazzi at the front gate, NASCAR in traffic, vroom vroom get past it, Russian noses, fire red red, manicure tears into my lip, roll with guns and I'm no flip, I'm a bad chick, bad as it get, Russian noses, fire red red, manicure tears into my lip, roll with guns and make it go flip, I'm a bad chick, bad as it get, I'm a bad chick, bad as it get. Luxury is my baddest, all about my daddies. Paper high as a skyscraper, fly there and get it. 200 G's in a Gucci bag, blowing cash, yeah, I got it back. Double down, I get it back. Like the Mac, can you count that?
Here's the first pitch.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, today's game provides the Red Sox with the chance to complete a series sweep, guys.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Swing and a blooper down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Mancini.
So here's Trey Mancini as he'll take a look at ball one. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off 3-1. And they're off to a good start today, obviously, having already jumped out to the early lead.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
The 3-2 pitch. Popped up. Dahlbeck into foul territory. And this is going to be a foul ball. Fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Count remains full. And he fouls this one off. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The next 3-2. Full count still. Nobody out, runner on first. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
7 foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
On to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Out in front of it, strike one. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. The 0-1 on its way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now. Pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Bogarts shading to his right, and that retires the side. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe.
Right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Christian Vasquez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a soft liner. And that's the second out.
Batting ninth, the first baseman.
Stepping up is Bobby Dahlbeck. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Severino goes to get it, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3. In now for the O's, Austin Hayes, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First offering, tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
On the run is Verdugo, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
So
number
stepping
20,
in is Pedro Severino.
Severino.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Severino makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Throw in time at first
Now
for out
batting,
number 2.
shortstop,
So the
Jorge
batting order turns over now and
Mateo.
set to go Jorge Mateo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. There's a shot out to right center field. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple.
The batter.
The
second
speed
baseman.
they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
In now, Ramon Urias, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
Number
He has.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Standing in now, number 10.
He'll swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield.
Dahlbeck is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Orioles settle for bottom of the third now, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo.
The center fielder, Alex Verdugo.
And now the first pitch. The 1-0. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Now it'll be Kike Hernandez, and he blasted a homer in his first at-bat.
Hey, and in that last at-bat, he took this one to straightaway center field, the deepest part of the ballpark, so this guy can hit a breaking ball a long way.
And he swings right over the top of this one, 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Up next for the
So next to bat will be Xander Bogaerts. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
now batting.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Chopped weakly to the left. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 2-out double. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in is the DH, Trey Mancini. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the 2 top speeds thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes, and he got him. 1 left for the Orioles, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The 1-1. Hit to short. And there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder.
No one on with one down. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. And now a pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hard hit toward the hole. He's got it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Renfroe.
Next up is Hunter Renfroe. Struck out in his first at-bat. Now the pitch.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
The payoff pitch one more time. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox had themselves a 2-out base runner. Digging in next, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And now the first pitch. Now a fastball, and he knocks this one into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Dribbled to the right side. Renfroe at second. Vasquez on at first with 2 down. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely.
Belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So a 3-run shot to right center field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo.
Number 99.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
For the Red Sox, the second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Now into the box, Pedro Severino grounded out in his last at-bat.
The catcher.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Fastball well outside. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Fouled off.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Verdugo comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Back to the top of the order now, and digging in at the plate next will be Jorge Mateo. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Into the box, Ramon Urias. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hot shot toward third. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Throw into second.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Stepping in now, Cedric Mullins. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hot shot on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Orioles leave 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Keegan Aiken is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
As it's on the ground toward the hole.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter, and he'll likely do his best to forget about today.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Center fielder looking up. Gone! It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's J.D. Martinez. 0-1 the count. And he misses with it, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Stepping in once again is Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
In there, 1-2 now. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Hunter Renfroe would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Through 5 innings, it's the Red Sox 7 and the Orioles 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 10. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Sliced hard on the ground, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field, and this will get all the way to the wall now. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish.
Pat Vallejo.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Number 38.
So he winds up going just 5+ innings, but he was mostly effective, as he will be in line for the victory should the lead hold up. Pat Vallejo stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. On to Lansdowne and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His 2nd pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Into the box, Anthony Santander standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it's fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Count is 1-2 now. The pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next up, Austin Hayes struck out in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Renfroe is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Pedro Severino is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Skied down the left field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a rocket deep down the line in left, and it's off the green monster. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Jorge Mateo is at the plate as he watches ball one. In the air out to right. And the ball is dropped. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it 7-5 now.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Ramon Urias is in with 2 away now as he looks to the called strike one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Orioles 5. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter.
사토시 마카모토님 어서 오세요.
Hunter Renfroe.
And now a pitch on the way. Ground ball left side, defense set up perfectly. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Now batting. The
So
catcher.
chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it. Now here's the first offering. Christian Vasquez is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through for a hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw it where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
He's set, and the pitch. Bobby Dahlbeck is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Renfroe over at second. Vasquez at first with no outs. Belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Alex Verdugo is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
The 1-1 home. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And there's one down now.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, TK Hernandez.
Digging in will be Kike Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now the first pitch. Still only 1 out in the inning. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Payoff pitch on its way. Swing and a shot toward right center. And the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And that misses 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
To the plate now, J.D. Martinez. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Matty, this is crazy. Dan, what does the pitching coach say at this point?
Right now, Nero, only thing he can't say is pick up that bullpen phone and look for reinforcements because this has gotten really ugly, and this is a nightmare for a pitching coach.
In now, Hunter Renfroe, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side. So here is Cedric Mullins. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the...
Garrett Whitlock will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Now the 1-0. Line to the right side, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now batting, number 10.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. One and 1 the count. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled away. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Grounded to short. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Trey.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. This one pretty well in the bag. They'll get up. Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
The catcher, Christian.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Bobby Dahlbeck stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. First offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. In the air out to left. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still lead this one by a comfortable margin. All set for the start of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat at Valaika.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about any time.
Hirokazu Sawamura has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Verdugo waits on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once, and he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail by a bunch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Kike Hernandez. First pitch on its way, and he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Now here it comes.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
He's set. Here it comes. Xander Bogaerts is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. One out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mullins is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First offering on its way, and not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Fastball called for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Red Sox. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The 0-2 delivery, and it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. So now into the box is Jorge Mateo. Couple of triples on his line so far. He's 2 for 4. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ground ball left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Now to the plate, here is Ramon Urias. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
Ready on 0-2. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Now batting, number 31.
Standing in now, Cedric Mullins, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Cedric Mullins goes down for out number 2 in the top half. At the plate now, number 10, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
0-1 the count from the stretch. 2 out with the man at first. Line towards center field. And that's in there, base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Pat Vallejo.
Ryan Brazier gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Vallejo. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And another foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Baltimore down to their final strike. Struck him out, and the Red Sox break out the brooms at home and sweep their division rivals.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders, from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
14-7 the final tally here. The Bo Sox hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Tanner Houck gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Dean Kremer struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll do it for us. Crew, I'm
A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run it now and I'm a great boss. Run it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, trying to be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Steam in the shine, make it dim right there. Gospel truth, yeah, that's him right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's philo. Tell the Uber pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got some in the back like some mosquitoes, and I never play myself. You getting low down the placebo. These C-notes getting them looser than. That's how it is. And Primo is the feeling when this truth get down to biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves. You been nolly with the slip. Shower me with love. Already bathing in drip.
into its 2nd century, but still one of the. Eduardo Rodriguez is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Eddie Rodriguez, quality left-hander, good changeup, good cutter action, big, strong guy. He's not going to be overpowering low 90s fastball, but he's a winning pitcher. He's pitched in a tough ballpark to be successful in at Fenway in Boston. If he's throwing strikes, you'll know early. He's a guy that pitches to contact. He should keep his pitch count down in this one.
Time now for a look at the Rays' starting 9. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Nelson.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. Lays off 1-0. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Yanni Chirinos gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you think this guy's tough to hit?
off.
Take a look at that ERA in the low 2s last season. If he pitches like that again this year, he's going to be awfully tough. He's going to be fun to watch in this one.
Lifted the other way to left center. A Rosarena is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Batting second. The
Now
second
1
baseman,
down with the bases empty, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. First pitch of the AB on its way. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to show up, but I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
The 2-1. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A solo shot that time for Kike Hernandez. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Xander Bogaerts comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. To short. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
batting fourth.
Here now is Rafael Devers, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now the 1-0. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. But they're off to a good start. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino.
The catcher, Mike.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Hit high and deep out to left field. Schwarber is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit 'em with finesse. Ooh, ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Sweat.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Reddish in at the 3. And Young gets it to go. Brett, you could light it up from three-point range. You ever think about how well-suited you would be to the modern game?
There are nights, BA. There are long nights where I can't sleep dreaming about playing in some of these systems.
Durant, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Harris comes in for Brown. Harden, the pass to Durant. Outside for Harden. The 3 is up. He can't hit that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Hey guys, can we show some love to the defense in that game? They were relentless. They were dominant. It was just a great performance overall.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Now here's Harris. He had 16 in the win against Detroit. The 3, and that's good. Kevin Durant for 3. Durant's got 5 points.
Well, there's a nice answer from an operator in Kevin Durant. You hit a 3, you know he's coming back at you.
Pass to Young. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. James Harden picks one up.
Got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
And both free throws good for Young. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
Now here's Harden. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Detroit. And that one's good by Durant.
And just from deep range, KD can bury you.
Pass to Reddish. Collins outside. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Young from long range. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Now here's Harden. Herder defending. Harden, good.
Few guards in the league can carve out space on the interior the way Harden does.
Pass to Capella. Outside Herder. Outside Young. Six on the shot clock. Tries the spin move. 14 feet away. Offensive board.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Millsap. Banked it in off the glass. Millsap's got his first points of the game.
Tough trying to stop Paul Millsap. He's got...
What's back for hire? Finna drive. I ain't joking with you.
So it's a together thing. My hope.